morning, everybody, and welcome to Breakfast with Ben. It is Thursday, September 12th. It is a beautiful day, and I'm very excited to be here. One of our guests is not in the right spot, so let me send her over a quick text here. StreamYard. It's a lovely to be here this morning with everybody. Some news here in Westerly, the primary elections that were held on Tuesday, September 10th. Sam Azzanaro, current incumbent state representative, Sam Azzanaro, has won his election, his primary election. So he will continue on to the general. He has been the elected state representative since 2008, I believe. According to the Westerly Sun, he received 65 almost percent of the vote, 64.5% of the vote against his challenger. So he will remain in the seat. He has run unopposed most of the time that he has been running, with the exception of a few primary opponents, and in the general election a couple times. His closest defeat, according to the Westerly Sun, his closest win, I should say, according to the Westerly Sun, was when he faced Caswell Cook for the seat in 2014, with a more narrow victory. That was the closest he's come. So, Representative Sam Azzanaro, I know that I saw a lot of support for him out on social media. Congratulations to Representative Azzanaro for winning his primary election. If you did not vote, and that's going to be a lot of people, because Westerly is a town of over 20,000 people, and the results in the primary were 800 and something votes to 400 and something votes, which means about 1,200 people voted in the primary. So, you got to get out and vote if you want to have a say in what happens in your town, locally, nationally. I know that a lot of people, don't think that Rhode Island matters, but in national votes, but it does, and it matters. Yes, there's the presidential election that everybody looks at, and it's a heated one this year, and I don't care to get into that, and I never will get into that on this channel. But it's important to go out and vote, and in the general election, especially in the general election, like it is in November, you have your local Congress people, your local senators. All of that stuff is on the ballot. Big questions are on the ballot. So it's not all just about the two people at the top for these elections. And I highly recommend, in a town of over 20,000 people, I understand it was a primary, so not everybody is affiliated with a certain party, but just over 1,200 people voting in a town of 20,000. Participate. I highly recommend that you participate. I don't care who you vote for. I don't care what you vote for. Get educated and go out and vote, because it is your right and your duty as a citizen. So I highly recommend that everybody get out and vote this November. But like I said, congratulations to Sam Azzanaro. I've met him several times. Seems like a great guy. And yeah, that's the extent of politics that I'm willing to talk about on this channel, is just recommending that everybody educate themselves and get out to vote. Again, I don't care who you vote for. I don't care what you vote for. There's a lot of important questions on the ballot. There's a lot of important seats on the ballot that aren't just for president in November. So make sure that you're educated and get out and vote. This weekend, starting tomorrow at Mesquamaket Beach, we have Mesquamaket Fall Fest. It's the, I want to say, 8,000th edition of the Mesquamaket festivals with 2 a year. I feels like I've done 8,000 of them. And they're always fun every single time. I'm really looking forward to it. This year, it is September 13th, 14th, and 15th. Tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. The weather looks great. It doesn't look like it's going to be too hot. It's going to be sunny. So it's going to be really, really, really perfect. Tomorrow night for live music, we have Mass Confusion. I'm doing this off the top of my head. We have Mass Confusion at 6 p.m. kicking off Fall Fest. And at 8:30 p.m., we have Dave Tessier's All-Star Band of All-Star Stars. That's a mouthful, but they're fantastic. Come check them out. On Saturday, we have Owen Costello, who's starting things off at noon, followed by Red Matter, great jam band, followed by Caswell and the Peelanites. Caswell on an interview, so speaking of elections that we just did, Caswell on the interview that we did with him a couple days ago said that writing Coconut Kevin and the Beach gave him far more joy than running for office ever did. Which is, so go back and watch that interview with Caswell Cook, the Fall Fest preview. And then at 8:30, we have Tim Sharon, who is a Nashville and Florida based, but from Rhode Island, country rock with a twist of lime. Incredible performer. He's a musician. He's an actor. He's an entrepreneur. He's opened up for literally everybody in country music. And he will be here bringing the party on Saturday night. And then on Sunday, we have two great tribute bands, a tribute to Chris Cornell and a tribute to Alice in Chains, plus 80 plus vendors, which some of whom we've talked to on the show, a food truck rodeo with incredible food. I know some special food. That's Elena's food truck is going to be down there. They're awesome. Rhode Island Pizza Kitchen, Rhode Island Pizza Co.'s pizza truck is going to be down there. So a lot of great stuff happening from Mesquamaket Fall Fest. I will be right back in 1 second with my guest for today, or one of my guests for today, Beth Markowski Roop from Service Master by Mason. Always a pleasure. I love talking to Beth. We'll be right back. Brunch has arrived at Surf Cantina every Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And don't miss our weekly specials like Monday Night Industry Night, Taco Tuesday with DJ Trivia, $1 Wing Wednesdays, Reggae Thursdays, DJs every weekend at 10 p.m., and karaoke on Sundays at 8. Only at Surf Cantina, 15 Canal Street in downtown Westerly. Beth, are you there?
Morning. I'm here. How are you, Ben?
I'm good, thanks. I am I think you're frozen a little bit.
Oh, I can see you.
I cannot see you. That might just be me. I can hear you fine.
Okay. I'm seeing a split screen with both of us, so.
All right, good. Maybe it's just me. How you doing?
Yeah. I'm wonderful. How are you? So excited about Fall Fest coming up.
Oh, it's gonna be fantastic. What's your favorite festival of the year? So we have Mesquamaket Fall Fest, we have Mesquamaket Spring Fest, obviously. We have the Washington County Fair that just passed. We have the North Stonington Fair locally. Like, what's your favorite? Obviously, Charlestown Seafood Festival, Rhythm and Roots, a whole bunch of stuff. What's your favorite festival or fair to go to in the area?
That is a tough question. Can I pick two? I don't think I can narrow it down to one. I would definitely have to say
you can pick.
Yeah, I can't do one. That's just impossible for me. I'm all about the fairs and festivals. So I love the seafood festival that the Charlestown Chamber of Commerce puts on in Charlestown. It's just phenomenal how it grows every single year. All the vendors there, the activities, the entertainment's always wonderful, and of course that incredible food. I mean, it's just amazing. You can just eat all day. And then of course I love Fall Fest. You know, I mean, who doesn't want to be at Mesquamaket Beach in the fall? ball and have fun. So it's always a great event.
Absolutely. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what's up with the honestly, I'm not sure what's up with the thing or if other people can see or not. So I'm putting your name at the bottom. Um so you recently were given an award by the Ocean Community Chamber of Commerce, a well-deserved award, might I add.
Thank
Can you
you.
tell us a little bit about that?
Sure, I'd be happy to. So I was so honored, and it was just incredible. I felt like it was a real surreal moment, because I had said to the chamber and Lisa Kanicki, the executive director of the chamber, that I volunteer with the chamber because love supporting the chamber, believe in their mission in the community, and it takes a village, to do what they do, especially at the so many different community events that they put on. And we're Service Master Mason has always been a sponsor of so many of those, and dive in however we can. But sweat equity is also vital, and they need volunteers, and I'm always happy to do that. And so are my coworkers, and Phil and Ryan Mason in the office. So we've assisted, and I've assisted at literally every event that the chamber has put on in recent years. But I especially have been and am known for volunteering at the Stonington Lobster Trap Tree when that begins in November and goes through January. So every year, the Ocean Community Chamber does an incredible event. This year, it was held in June, and they award not only their Citizen of the Year, which went to just a well-deserved honor in our community, but they also do what's called the Key Award, and the Key Award is given to someone who the chamber kind of considers, their chamber person of the year, and especially attributes for how they attribute to the chamber and assist the chamber in achieving their mission and volunteering. And I was awarded with that, so it was quite an honor. And so surprised. I was not expecting it at all. So.
Well, I was expecting it for you, on your behalf. So tell us a little bit about Service Master by Mason and what people might need to know going into the fall here. It's September 12th. The weather is starting to get cooler. I was very chilly last night. Beautiful during the day, and the weather's getting colder. We're moving into a different season. We might have different things that are happening inside of our home. What should people be looking out for? Tell us a little bit about Service Master by Mason, and then prepare us for fall or colder weather.
Absolutely. I'd be happy to. So, Service Master by Mason, you may have just seen, we are now celebrating 34 years. We are very excited. We know that it is no easy feat for a small business to be able to achieve even 10 or 20 years. So, we are very excited to be serving our community not only in Rhode Island but Connecticut for over 3 decades now. So, 34 years assisting home and business owners in Rhode Island and Connecticut. We are the largest restoration and cleaning company. So we help home and business owners when they have any type of disaster, from water, from fire and smoke, from mold, any type of biohazard spill, whether it's just a standard bio spill or sewer backup in their home. The list goes on and on. We also work with state and local police departments because we do trauma and crime scene cleanup, vandalism, graffiti removal. We tend to see a little bit more vandalism and graffiti damage and removal services that are needed, especially around Halloween. Unfortunately, there's always some little vandals out there and go a little crazy with spray paint and other items on homes and businesses. So we can help when those Halloween ghouls and goblins have gone to affected your home or business. We also do so many different types of cleaning services, and I think that's one of the misconceptions, that we just kind of do disaster cleanup and that's only how we can help. We're the only ones in the state that will rent our equipment. So if someone does have a little water loss, the water just seems unending this year. We've just had so much rain. The water table is high. So whenever it rains again in our communities, our basements, our homes, our businesses are easily getting flooded, just because that water is we've had so much of it and it has nowhere to go. So, when it does trickle inside, you say, look, I'm not going to open an insurance claim. I could do this myself. If only we can help you do it right. You can rent our equipment. It's so much cheaper to rent from us than it is some of the box stores. And then we'll bring it, we'll set it up, we'll show you what you're doing, and we can even help you kind of monitor it. And you can rent it day to day as you go. It's a very inexpensive option to be able to dry out your home correctly to prevent mold and other effects. Or even if you've had odor issues, maybe a skunk sprayed the dog and the dog went running through the house, like we've had many calls for earlier this year. We also rent any of our odor machines. So again, we can just help in so many different ways. And then we do all different types of specialty cleaning, from post-construction cleaning, which right now is very popular because everyone is trying to finish up those home renovation projects, the summer, the fall. You get that finite dust that just goes everywhere. And if you grab a cloth and you just say, yeah, it's horrible. You say, well, I'll just clean it myself. You are smearing it into the paint. You're just going to see it every time you turn on the lights. So, we can help you get rid of that correctly and have a beautiful, clean, renovated home. We also help with all types of nuisance animal cleanup. We know right now, a lot of the little critters are trying to find a warm space to go, for the fall and for the winter as temperatures are starting to dip at night. And a lot of times that's into attics, it's into crawl spaces, and it's other spaces as well. So once the critters get evicted, we clean up the mess that's left behind.
We had we had a crow in our chimney a couple months ago. It was kind of crazy. We had our cat went over to the fireplace and was like looking up for a while, and we were like, what is, then we heard scratching, and then eventually we heard like a caw, caw, and for like 3 days there was a crow in our chimney. So
oh my goodness,
it was very strange. We had just moved in. We were like, what's happening? Why is there a crow in our chimney? So little critters will find a way to get into your house wherever. So if you need cleanup help, definitely call Service Master by Mason.
Absolutely.
So
and we do a lot of specialty cleaning this time of year to get schools ready for back to school. We can do a top to bottom cleaning of schools and daycares. We know that there's a big concern right now, flu season's around the corner, and, the little kiddos, unfortunately are bringing the germs that they're picking up in school home. So we can go in and sanitize and disinfect, whether it's schools, daycares, all different types of businesses, healthcare facilities. So we do a lot of sanitizing and disinfecting for preventative measures, or if there's been an outbreak of an illness, at a business, they need that sanitized and disinfected well so they can get back to business as soon as possible. So we can just help with a lot of different services. We also are certified to do air quality testing. So if someone thinks they might have some mold, but they need to definitively rule it out, we can do air quality testing. And we do all different types of specialty cleaning as well. Your air ducts, your carpet, your floors, your dryer vents, the list goes on and on and on. We're just simply here to help.
Well, you guys are lifesavers, quite literally sometimes. And I know when I was talking to Ryan, he was sharing this story of, people that have had chronic illnesses and they don't know where it's coming from. They don't know why. And then, you're able to go into the home and test the air quality and really make a huge difference in their lives. And sometimes it's the life of children. And it's this beautiful, beautiful story of how you help families, not only with the disaster cleanup, like you said, but in everyday life and in everyday, it's not just when the unimaginable happens of a fire or a flood or something like that. It's, we live in old New England houses, a lot of us. There's opportunities for mold. There's things that previous owners have done to the house to try to make a shortcut that then affects you later, that you don't even know, that may not show up even on a home inspection, or people may have rushed a home inspection the last few years because of the real estate market. And there's a lot of things that can go wrong in your house, and there's a lot of things and a lot of reasons why literally just giving Service Master by Mason a call and having Ryan and the team come over and check everything out in your house is incredibly beneficial. So I highly recommend. I can't recommend Service Master by Mason enough. We love you guys. You're amazing. Beth, you are fantastic. Well deserved. Key Award recipient, Person of the Year award recipient. And you've been serving this community and communities around the country, which I think a lot. You are a local business, and yet you have traveled everywhere, at least like everywhere from here to the Mississippi River, or maybe even further. I don't remember to help with cleanup and to uh, serve other communities, and it's truly something special. And 34 years is nothing to. That's almost my entire life that Service Master by Mason has been doing this, and that's really something special for our community.
Thank you. We really appreciate that. It's challenging to do what we do, and it's very stressful. It's stressful when we say, look, we are when we get that call for disaster cleanup, from a homeowner or a business owner, it's absolutely their most stressful day. It's their worst day. They're seeing their belongings that have been flooded and damaged. They see their belongings have been damaged by fire, and they don't think that they'll be able to recoup any of those items. And everything that we have in our home, it has a memory attached to it, which is why it's so hard for us to let go. Especially, when it comes to those items in our home, we feel violated, when they've been damaged. When we get called in because there's a biohazard spill, and it's, again, just the worst experience, mold throughout the house and the family's getting sick from it. It's a very stressful time. Or again, someone that has, gone through the tragedy, the loss of a loved one, and we're called in to do trauma cleanup. You have to be compassionate. You have to be sensitive. At the same time, we have to be professional. We are there to, leave no stone unturned and be as thorough as we can at cleaning and sanitizing and mitigating and remediating homes and businesses to get them back together again. And not only just get your home, your business back together again, but just simply give you peace of mind. And we provide a lot of resources as well. We know that when you go through a disaster, it's challenging, it's stressful, and it creates a lot of mental health challenges too, which is why, again, we can provide a lot of resources. There's a wonderful 800 number hotline that the American Red Cross has set up for anyone that's gone through a disaster in their home or their business, because again, it's just so stressful. And it's not just there to provide some additional resources, but it's there to provide mental health resources too. So we're always trying to connect our clients, to the resources, but we're just there to simply help. So thank you so much. We appreciate that.
Oh, absolutely. All right, Beth, let's get some fun questions out of the way before we go here. Ready?
Shoot. I'm ready.
All right. What's your favorite part about living in Southern New England?
Oh, I first and foremost, I just say the sense of community. It's so unique. I was originally born and raised in Western Mass in the Berkshires, so it's beautiful there, and a lot of skiing. So I grew up skiing at age 4. They stick you on skis as soon as you can walk. I think it's city law there. But I moved to Connecticut, moved to Rhode Island, and just been a part of New England my whole life, and there's just nothing like it. And here in Southern New England, and the shoreline, it's breathtaking. It's so beautiful. Sometimes I think we take it for granted, just how beautiful it is here. But just the sense of community here as well. Everyone works together to lift each other up. Whenever there is a need of anyone or any organization in the community, everyone comes together and has their back. We really just rise as one. And I think that that's just beautiful. And you really don't see that, everywhere else. And there's so many events. There's always something going on, whether it's something that's being done by the Ocean Community Chamber or Mystic Chamber of Commerce, whether it is, an event that the community is putting on, an organization is putting on. There's always something to do, here as well. And I know that in some communities, they really struggle with that. They'll do an event, 3 times a year, and, families have to go elsewhere, to entertain the kids, and they just can't stay near and close to home. And this community is so unique with that.
Absolutely. All right. Do you like pizza?
I love pizza. Yeah,
Give
I
me
could not live without pizza.
give me
If
a
I was
couple-
trapped on a desert island and they said you could only have two foods with you, it would be Diet Pepsi and pizza. So
Nice.
yeah,
I'm also a Diet Pepsi over Diet Coke fan. I agree with that.
yeah, yeah.
So okay, my question is go to pizza places around here for you.
Oh God. The Pizza Lady. Pizza Lady is amazing.
Yep.
Love Pizza Time right downtown. Veterano's, can't go wrong. I love that thicker crust and that grandma pizza they make. Oh my good, there's so many. There are so many. I think I visit them all. Honestly, I can't. I couldn't. Just pick two or three. There's just so many wonderful, wonderful places.
And I love that everywhere is a little different, like they're all a
Hmm.
little different. They all have a little bit of a different feel. It's not just like, we have a bunch of pizza places that are all doing the same thing. So, uh, cup of coffee, where you going? Coffee shop.
Oh, that's really hard too. So many wonderful, Need Donuts is great. When they're also love Junkin' Java. Junkin' Java is one of my go-to places. Always Sift, when I'm there. Love their coffee, their teas. There's so many. It's so hard. But those are some of my go-tos, but I go everywhere. So I'm on the road constantly between two states. So,
That's
and I
yeah.
don't hesitate to go. Yeah, I don't hesitate to go into a local coffee shop, a local, restaurant, to get a slice or something to eat for lunch. I love supporting the local businesses. I always say, look, if we're not here supporting each other, what are we doing? So,
Um, if you're going out for the night, if you're going out somewhere
mhm.
for the night, whether it's a date night or whatever, going out for dinner, going out for the night, go to restaurants.
Oh, again, that is hard. Oh, okay. Vetrano's is one of them.
Yep.
Hoofs is another.
Yep.
Ella's is wonderful. Gaetano's is fantastic. Oh, geez, the General Stanton Inn.
Ooh.
Yeah, Haversham, Rathskeller. Love a lot of them in Wakefield as well. Amazing restaurants up in up Wakefield. If I'm not that way,
Absolutely.
Muse Tavern's another one, and then of course Dog Watch Cafe. Pick a restaurant in Mystic. They're all amazing, and I all love visiting them. I mean, every single one from Pink Basil to S&P to the Whalers Inn to the list goes on and on there. Um, Oh, and then even at the casino, I love, the Sugar Factory. That's so much fun. Love taking my goddaughter to that. She's a senior now at URI, and that's fun place for auntie to take her. So I got to be the cool
Aw.
aunt when I take her there. There's just wonderful restaurants all in and throughout our area. Again, I think we take it for advantage. There's just not the same, and when you go to other areas.
Yeah, absolutely. There's so many fantastic places around. That's always a fun question to ask people. Some people are like
Yeah.
very stern on like, I only go to this place, but I knew you would be like rattling
I
off
like
like
food.
30
Is there-
30
yeah,
places. Yeah. Um,
yeah.
all right. Well,
Like a
tell
judge
people.
in a food contest. I volunteer my services. So
All right, we'll bring you on for something like that if we have it. Um, where can people find? How can people contact Service Master by Mason?
great question. So we are online, so you can go right to servicemasterbymason.com. So again, www.servicemasterbymason.com. Always available there. And also, you can always give us a call, 401-322-3030, 401-322-3030, or go to our, visit us on social media, follow us on social media. We give a lot of amazing tips on social media and really try to dispel all of the rumors and misinformation that is on the internet that unfortunately people just get so boggled down by every day when it comes to our industry. One of the biggest misconceptions is, oh, if I have mold in my house, I can pour bleach on it. No, ever, bleach on mold. It's 90% water. All it does is spread it. So, again, we just put a lot of helpful tips up there. And right now in September is National Preparedness Month. So we're trying to give home and business owners a lot of tips to be prepared in case of a hurricane or just any type of storm or disaster, as well as to be prepared by just some simple DIY home improvements that you can do around your home to get yourself ready for the cold and season ahead too. So you can visit us on social media. We are on LinkedIn. We are at ServiceMaster CTRI. We are on Twitter X at SM Westerly, and we are also on Facebook at ServiceMaster by Mason.
Awesome. Beth, you are a pro. This is why everyone loves you, Beth. You are amazing.
Oh,
And
thank you so much.
well-deserved 2023-2024 Key recipient, award winner, Key Award recipient. I don't know how to say that. Apparently,
I know, I don't either. It was just an amazing night. So yeah,
for the chamber, well-deserved. Thank you so much, Beth Markowski Roop. Did I say that correctly?
yes, you did. Thank you. No one ever says it right, Ben. You're amazing.
Thank you so much. Well, please, you're welcome back anytime. Thank you so much. ServiceMaster by Mason, everybody. We'll be right back in just a second.
Mesquamaket Fall Fest at Mesquamaket State Beach is coming up September 13th, 14th, and 15th. Bring everyone. Bring the kids. Bring your grandparents and come on down. We've got rides. We have games. We have a Ferris wheel. We have main stage entertainment with great music all weekend long. We have a beer and wine tent. Nearly 100 vendors. Food, crafts, art. It's all here at the Mesquamaket Fall Fest. For more information, mesquamaketfestival.org.
All right, guys, it has been a wonderful morning so far here on Breakfast with Ben. We had a couple more guests scheduled, and unfortunately, one of them is under the weather. Tom, we wish you well, my friend. And Paul, who was supposed to be a guest on the show this morning, is apparently my Jimmy Kimmel, Matt Damon situation at this point. We're out of time for Paul Gagnon. We're not out of time. We'll get him back on the show. Check out Major Domo Advantage on Facebook. You can find him commenting on our stuff a lot. He's great, and go take advantage of those services. So tonight on 321, we have Charahoe Boys Soccer at 5:30 p.m. Live from Charahoe High School in Wood River Junction. And we have Stonington High School, first game ever that we're covering for Stonington High School. Stonington's football home opener against Killingly, and that is tonight at 6:30. And then we will also have a Fall Fest preview. I believe I'm speaking to the band Red Matter later today, so I'm excited for that. Mesquamaket Beach Fall Fest is coming up, as I said, tomorrow, Friday the 13th. At 5 p.m. to 11 p.m., Saturday 11 to 11, and Sunday 11 to 5. We have a great music lineup over there. Go check out the local businesses. Go check out the local shops. Most of the things in Mesquamaket are still open. You can get great deals on hotel rooms. You can check out all of the information for all of that stuff at mesquamaket.org. We got a lot of stuff going on here. Kiefer's Martial Arts has a great back to school special. You can enroll your kids into karate or Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu classes. They also are expanding for classes for just adults. So a lot of great stuff going on there at Kiefer's Martial Arts. We'll have Michael Kiefer on the show soon to talk about that. And just overall, very exciting stuff happening here in Westerly and the surrounding areas. Our food photographer, Allie, who is phenomenal, did a photo shoot at Surf Cantina last night. I can't wait to share those photos with you guys. And just a ton of great stuff happening right now. Also, Pooch's Poorhouse right there. Right here, Pooch's Poorhouse, now the official place to watch 321 Sports for 321 Westerly, Stonington, and Charahoe. A lot of good stuff happening. So we'll see you guys a little bit later today with a lot more stuff, and we'll see you at the beach for Fall Fest this weekend. That's it for me today. Bye for now.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
Hot summers and cold winters can be unbearable, but D&V Mechanical has the solution for you. As a Mitsubishi Diamond dealer, we provide energy-efficient and personalized comfort solutions for your home. Our experienced technicians will install your new system quickly and efficiently, ensuring your complete satisfaction. Don't suffer through another season of discomfort. Contact D&V Mechanical today for a personalized ductless mini-split installation that fits your lifestyle. D&V Mechanical, your comfort is our top priority.
Hi, I'm Chris Kozłowski, owner of Broadview Florist and Garden Center in Dunn's Corners. For over 40 years, our family-owned business has been your go-to destination for beautiful, custom-made floral arrangements. Whether it's a special event or just to brighten up your day, we create highest quality designs tailored just for you. Trust Broadview Florists to make every moment unforgettable. Visit us today or give us a call at 401-322-0390.
Are you looking for a fresh cut in Westerly? Step into Rio's Barber Shop in Granite Plaza. Whether it's a classic trim or a trendy new look, we've got you covered. Experience the perfect cut for every age and style in a friendly and relaxed atmosphere. At Rio's, it's not just a haircut, it's an experience. Visit Rio's Barber Shop in the Granite Plaza in Westerly or give us a call to schedule your appointment at 401-315-2208. Your style, our craft, Rio's Barber Shop.
I am Jim Howe. My practice is focused on representing people injured in car accidents, representing people injured in premises liability, represent people in all walks of life. I say all the time that I represent the underdog, and by the underdog I mean the person who is injured and is facing lawyers that are hired by insurance companies. If you unfortunately find yourself injured in an automobile collision or in any other circumstance where insurance may come into play, think of giving me a call.
Experience local excellence with Roof Right Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, Roof Right specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, Roof Right is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140.
Ever thought about leveling up your fitness game in a fun and meaningful way? Kiefer's Martial Arts on Granite Street has everything you're looking for. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, adult karate. It's not just about getting fit, it's about building your self-confidence, discipline, and that unstoppable feeling you get from all your hard work. Stop in to Kiefer's Martial Arts today to sign up.
What's going on, Westerly? It's Patrick down here at the Wireless Zone at Dunn's Corners, Verizon Authorized Retailer. And right now is the best time to come on in and get a brand new phone. We are offering our hottest new 5G phones, the iPhone 15, the S24 Pixel 8 for free with a trade-in. And the best part is 5G is finally coming down here to Westerly and the surrounding areas. So make sure you're on the best network and get it for free when you're on the right plan. Come see us at 224 Post Road.
Brunch has arrived at Surf Cantina every Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And don't miss our weekly specials like Monday Night Industry Night, Taco Tuesday with DJ Trivia, $1 Wing Wednesdays, Reggae Thursdays, DJs every weekend at 10 p.m., and karaoke on Sundays at 8. Only at Surf Cantina, 15 Canal Street in downtown Westerly.